Hi, this is a brief product review of the Ibanez AEF30, and I'm going to review two of them for you because I'm going to be selling them online here shortly, and they're the exact same model guitar, but one is a year older than the other. The first one's a 2004, the second's a 2005, and from '04 to '05, Ibanez changed some of the features in these two guitars. So we're going to compare the two together, and you can learn all about these two guitars here in the next 3 or 4 minutes during this video. First up, we have the 2004 model. This is the Ibanez AEF30. I'm the second owner of both of these guitars. I've owned them both for over 10 years, and I've absolutely loved both. The only reason I'm selling them is because I don't ever play acoustic guitar anymore. I have over a dozen electrics, and I play them all. The acoustics, I just, unless it's to sit down and figure something out real quick for 2 minutes and then put it back down, I never actually play these anymore. I haven't actually rehearsed with them, I haven't played out with them in almost 2 years. So it's time to sell them and buy some other toy. The 2004 model is what I call the trifecta. I love this model. The trifecta is this: it looks good, it sounds good, and it plays well. Alright, so the looks, the sound, and the playability all are top-notch. One of the reasons I bought this particular guitar is my brother and a friend of mine both had the exact same model, and I was familiar with it, and I knew what a great guitar it was when I bought it. The Ibanez AEF30 features your kind of standard EQ controls on top of the body here. You've got bass, mid, treble, and shape as a fader. So you got 4 faders to slide up and down, and then you have a volume knob. Next to the volume knob, you got your low battery light that comes on when your battery's winding down, and a phase button to reverse the phase if you want. Just over from your controls, you've got your battery compartment. It takes a 9-volt battery to power your pickups. Down here, and you can see better in the pictures, you've got a 1/4 inch jack, and you have an XLR jack if you want to go high impedance with your 1/4 inch, which is pretty standard. Or Ibanez gives you the option of going low impedance with an XLR jack. For some people, it's just easier and simpler to plug in a 30 or 50 foot XLR cable than to monkey around with a 1/4 inch and then a direct box. So you've got that option with this guitar, and I think that's kind of a neat option to have. First, let me talk about how beautiful this guitar is. Gorgeous transparent black finish. You can see it better in the pictures. These beautiful inlays down the neck. Gold hardware. It's just a sharp looking guitar. Playability. Plays so smoothly, so nicely. The tone sounds great. I've had these professionally set up by a guitar tech who is an artist at guitar setups. I mean, he just does a great job. So the playability on these and the feel of these guitars is incredible. The sound, the tone that you get, I love how it sounds just as an acoustic. By itself, sit around the campfire with friends and strum and play. It sounds beautiful. But if you want to plug it in, the electronics are quality electronics in this guitar. So it sounds good acoustically, it sounds good plugged in. Either way, it's a good sounding guitar. And I gotta tell you, I can't say anything negative about these guitars at all. So this is the AEF30. This is the 2004 model. Only thing wrong with it is a tiny little nick right here in the headstock from the first owner, the guy before me. Don't know what happened, but there's a tiny little nick that makes no difference whatsoever to anybody other than it's there. So I just want to point that out to you. Great guitar, incredible bargain, great bang for your buck. Ibanez AEF30 2004 model. Alternatively, we have the 2005 model. This is a purple, transparent purple finish on it. It's almost like a purple burst on the front because it's sort of black around the edges and sort of fades into the transparent purple. Also meets the trifecta. Looks beautiful. The finish is gorgeous. The same inlays down the fretboard. Gold hardware. In 2005, they changed the shape of the tuning peg a little bit. Doesn't change how it holds tune. It's just a little different design to the part that you grab and you turn. So just to make it look a little different. This guitar, again, looks beautiful, sounds great, and it plays great too. Same guitar tech set this one up as set up my 2004 model. Some differences between these two guitars, and here's why I'm asking a few dollars more for the 2005 model. Instead of having 4 faders on top for your controls, you now have 5 knobs. You used to have 4 sliders, 4 faders, and 1 knob. You got 5 knobs, your EQ, your bass, your mid, your treble, your shape, and then you have your volume knob. Still have your phase button if you want to reverse phase. But now you also have an onboard tuner. For a lot of people, this is a huge deal, especially if you play just acoustically a lot. It's great to have an onboard tuner and not be having to carry a tuner around with you and set it in front of your guitar and try and tune while other people are talking. Just turn on your onboard tuner, pick through, and tune it up. So that's a great feature that people love, is the onboard tuner. So the onboard tuner is a new feature that they put in 05. The other feature that changed is down by the where the jacks are here. You've got your 1/4 inch and your XLR. Your battery compartment is down there now, and the battery configuration is different. It does not take a 9-volt. It takes 2 AA batteries. So that saves you a few bucks. Instead of burning through 9 volts, burn through some AA's is a little cheaper. And what I did was I bought rechargeable AA's. I had good quality Duracell AA's that were rechargeable. So 2 were in the charger and 2 were in the guitar. When these ones died, switch them out. And I never bought new batteries again the whole time I owned this guitar, a little over 10 years. So great guitar, plays great, sounds great, looks great. The updates that they made from 2004 to 2005, onboard tuner, AA batteries instead of 9-volt batteries, and the tuning pegs are a little different shape. One blemish with this guitar that I couldn't even get to show up in the pictures is right here on the back of the headstock, right where the headstock starts. There's a tiny little nick in the finish that you might not even notice is there until you look for it. But other than that, it's like new. This guitar, just like every guitar I own, has strap lock buttons on it. Both these guitars include the strap lock, strap buttons, the strap, I'll include the strap that has the strap locks on them, and a hard shell case. So these are a great deal for whoever wants to buy them. They're incredible guitars. Also includes the strap locks, and the hard shell case. Any questions of any kind, feel free to contact me. I'll put my email address here on the bottom of this video so you can ask any questions. But I know if you buy one of these 2 guitars, you're going to be very happy with it.